Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Aurora and I'm very happy that you're joining me today in this new vintage adventure. Today we are talking about vintage kilo sales that are events where you can buy vintage clothes and pay them per kilo. The first time I heard about it, it sounded like, come here, we are giving away clothes for like nothing. It's not like this. Is it a good deal? Is it not? Wait to the end of the video and then you will decide. Well, if you clicked on this video, I guess that you are going to the Vintage Kilo sale. Well, I have to tell you that this could be a very fun and successful experience, but also a very bad and chaotic failure. So in this video, I'm bringing you with me at Vinokilo and I'm sharing with you some tips and tricks to survive to a Vintage Kilo sale and to make it a beautiful and successful experience. Before starting, I guess that if you're watching this video, you love vintage fashion just like I do. And so why don't you consider subscribing to this channel? And yeah, I would like you to join me in my vintage adventures. So let's start with the tip number one. That is to book your ticket in advance. Especially in this pandemic period, I suggest booking very early to be sure to enter the kilo sale at the exact time you want to. Second tip, dress basic and comfortably. So let's be honest, going through thousands and thousands of clothes in just 1 hour, it's a hard job and you need to feel free to move. Another tip is to arrive very early. The true vintage hunters already know this trick. The best items get grabbed at the beginning of the day. Well, to be honest, this time I didn't follow this rule and I'm visiting the kilo sale in the evening, but look at this amazing location and at the night time I believe this is even more beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's freezing out here. I'm here with my friend Paola and let's start this vintage hunting. Another tip is to bring your own reusable bag. Generally, when you enter the Vintage Kilo sale, they will give you a big shopping bag that you can use as a cart. And then at the end, if you want to keep it, you will have to pay for it. But if you don't want to keep it, you will need another bag to carry your purchases home. Always check the price for a kilo. The last time I went to an event like this, the price was 40 euros per kilo. And I'm honest, I already thought it was a lot of money. But this time, guys, the price was 50 euros per kilo. What? This is crazy! I do a lot of vintage shopping and this is only my opinion, of course. I think you can find better prices on vintage clothes in other shops or in other markets. Well, I will show you in this video what you can buy with 50 euros at this event, okay? So stay there. Then you should consider to bring old clothes or vintage clothes that you don't use anymore. If you have a look to the rules of the event, you will probably find out that if you do a donation of old clothes, you will have a discount on your purchases. Here at Vinokilo, for example, if you bring 1 kilo of clothes, they will give you a 10% discount at the cash desk. If you bring 2 kilos, they will give you a 20% discount, and if you bring 3 kilos, a 30% discount, and that's it. The clothes must be in very good conditions, so no holes, no stains, and no fast fashion, so no Zara, no H&M, nothing. I forgot to tell you that I have already been to Vinokilo once. During this summer, I was with my friends and I made a very nice and fun video there. So if you want to check it out, I leave you the link down below in the info box. When you arrive, I suggest doing a quick tour of all the areas, because you don't want to lose all your time and energies in a single room, maybe to discover then that there are other 5 rooms that you didn't see before. So I suggest having a quick tour of all the areas before starting to go through the racks. Another important thing is to avoid pieces that weight too much. The kilo sales are overflowing with heavy clothes, especially during winter. You can find warm winter coats, giant old furs, shirts with millions of sequins, true leather bags, and these are all very heavy pieces. And then, and this is difficult, you have to select the pieces that you really love. How many times we go shopping and we come home with a dress or a jacket that we will never use? In these kilo sales, it's crowded, the music is loud, there are tons of clothes to browse, and this can lead you to buy something that's not right for you. So, this is my advice. Take a deep breath, listen to your heart, and buy only the things that you really fall in love with. Then I suggest going to the scale and always weigh the pieces before trying them on, because you can really be shocked by the weight of a piece of clothing. To give you an idea, we are going to weight and calculate the price of the items that we selected for ourselves. Another tip is to always try the clothes on before buying them. Well, this is also a fun moment where you can play with clothes. Here I'm trying on the first outfit with these gorgeous pleated skirts. Here is my friend Paola with this gorgeous red blazer. And finally I'm trying on this second outfit, and I love the two skirts that I tried on. Always check the total weight before going to the cash desk, because you've got to make up your mind on what to buy and what to leave behind. So here is my new gorgeous skirt. As I told you, I really fall in love with it. This is really my style. It's a very silky material. It's by the brand Moods. I think it's from the 80s and it was made in Australia. The last tip that I'm giving you today, and the most important one, is just to have fun. Vintage fashion is so interesting, and if you choose to dress vintage, it's always a good way to express yourself and your personality. I've had a lot of fun today sharing my experience with you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and comment down below telling me about your experience. If you've been to a vintage kilo sale, how much did you pay for your purchases? And yeah, it was a good or bad experience? Tell me, I wait for your comments. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next vintage weekend. Bye!